the seatbelt approaches. It projects the Mercedes store. Hello guys, welcome to MercBenzKing. Tonight we have the all-new Mercedes AMG S63 and I will discuss with you the positive and the negative parts, or actually the things I don't really like about the S63 new generation W223. So let's first discuss the positive part, and that is definitely the looks, especially on this beautiful spec S63 long wheelbase. In the previous day video, you guys already very good pointed out that it has the wheels of the previous generation S65. Beautiful chrome, multi-spoke, and yes, with carbon ceramic brakes. Beautiful V8 BiTurbo. So I have the key right here, so let's unlock it so that we can look at the beautiful exterior invitation light. The tail light has a beautiful swooping line. The digital lights also project something in the front. The total length is 5 meters and 26 centimeters. It is actually 1 centimeter smaller than the previous generation, the W222, but the wheelbase is a little bit longer. Another characteristic for the new generation is definitely the folding in door handle. So you can just tap on it and there it will appear. And if you tap on it again, it will lock. So let's do that again. It projects the Mercedes store and the projector is actually just underneath here, as you can see. And I will give you a quick glimpse of the interior. Beautiful invitation light. And when you close the door, it will also give you this zooming invitation. So let's have a look at the front in night. Therefore, of course, I will unlock the S63. Digital lights. And these are Mercedes' most advanced headlight system in any vehicle. Beautiful tail light. Invitation. It has the quattro exhaust tips, very wide with beautiful chrome. And a very matching license plate, Stuttgart MA63 1. So let's open the trunk with the key. As you can see, the fridge is currently not installed, but you just have to push it in the right direction, right there in the middle. What I also noticed in the comment section is that people noticed that there is not that much of trunk space compared to our combustion engine vehicle of the S-Class, but also compared to the previous generation. And that really has to do with the battery laying underneath. So there is no storage space, nothing, no handle that you can just pull up. And you have to do it with around 400 liters of trunk capacity. And when you have the fridge over there, of course, the trunk capacity is significantly lower. So let's close the trunk. And we will again go inside, but this time to the front seat. So let's have a look at the rear seat. And yes, there is a lot different compared to the previous generation. I can go over all details in another video when I get the W222. But first of all, advantage is more space for the rear seats. It just goes in a little more decline. There we have 3 large screens, 2 infotainment system screens over there, but also the tablet that you can connect to every screen in the interior. Inside we also have a fridge installed. So you can open this part and there you see the temperature adjustment for the fridge. And when you open it, there you can definitely fit 2 bottles of water. So let's close this again. And yes, we have the beautiful Cocon style ambient lighting around the rear seats. And yes, also the seatbelt appears. It moves forward when you close the door. That I will show you right now, because you can also control the windows and the complete blindings from each side. But let me open everything. And there you notice the seat belt approaches. Beautiful cushions, and this is also the first time for the S-Class generation that they included cushions in the front. This one doesn't have it at the moment, but you can actually order it for the front seat. Maybe it is interesting if you have the automatic drive pilot connected, so the silver buttons on the steering wheel, that the car will drive for itself. But the S-Class, the 63 in particular, has a beautiful aura. It really stands out in public, especially with this Magno exterior color. You can ask me in the comment section below for the exact specific color name. Beautiful line on the side. So now it is time to take it for a drive here in Düsseldorf. And we will move over to the front. Soft closing doors, of course. And let me press the button for the electronics to work. And there we notice, of course, the very large portrait style screen. And it does have some fingerprints on it, but this is very something you can expect. And I really love the turning stereo of Burmester right here. Just have a look. Once you activate the volume, or once you put the volume up or down, it will move. It has a beautiful trim over here. I personally would go for the carbon fiber optic. This is like a wood shade. But the carbon fiber then would continue also right here. So I will close the light and press the button to start. Yes, it first starts in electric mode, because we have it set to comfort. But once you switch it to Sport or Sport Plus, the engine will start. And yes, it is very loud when starting. I tried, guys, I really tried to find a gas station to clean the window, but there was no open tonight. So now we will just test the wipers and see if they can remove the flies, but I'm not really sure. Let's have a look. There is this special magic assist that can remove the flies. So if you just hold the button right here, let's have a look. It will clean, and it will take around 30 seconds to complete the full window. So you have to wait another 20 seconds right here, but you could see that it just wipes with hot water, and eventually it will wipe back down. So you can still see the flies over there. Let's try again. Okay, so it will definitely remove dust or anything else, but flies, dried flies, is difficult. So I just put it in reverse. There we have the 360 degrees camera. You can also have a look at the side profile for your rims, so that you don't scratch any of them. And the funny thing is, when I talk, I hear myself in an echo. And this is because of the speakers over here. Let me just turn on the light. There are some speakers over here that enhance the sound for the interior. You can also lower it, but if you have it set to maximum, you will hear yourself in an echo, so that it is easier for the people in the back seats to hear what you are saying. So let's get out of the parking spot. And the cool thing is that we have rear axle steering. And that means that the wheels, they move in the opposite direction when driving below 60 kilometers an hour. And when driving more than 60 kilometers an hour, the wheels will move in the same direction so that it is easier to take corners in winding roads, and also more sportive, I would say. The suspension will become more comfortable, steering also lighter, and we can't switch back to electric mode since we do not have enough battery left, as you can see down on the right side. But the cool thing is, when driving in Sport Plus and braking a lot, or driving in high RPM, the battery will fill itself. So people that usually drive this car, they will probably never put it in the charging point, only if they have a charging station at home. So let's have a look at the window. This pretty thick glass, 2 layers. So this is the acoustic package. I really have to get used to the portrait style screen over here, and I'm also very curious how the new generation will look like, or actually the facelift. Maybe they will be back with the horizontal screens, or like a super screen or hyper screen, which I don't hope. So at every traffic light, the traffic view assist appears. And this makes it easy for you to see when the light turns green. So let's take a left turn. In comfort mode it is also pretty aggressive and sportive, but still you can drive it in a comfortable way. And when you switch it to Sport Plus, that's definitely when the beast appears. You can instantly hear that the RPM is also in a higher tone when in Sport Plus. It is just above or just below 1000 RPM. And such a crazy machine, guys. 816 horsepower, more than 1000 Newton meters of torque. You can also change the gauges in front of you. You just press the home button, swipe to the left or right, but in this case we will go to the right to Classic. The Classic view shows you the RPM on the right side, speed on the left side, and you can only change the center part. For example, if the lower one is navigation screen. But for an AMG, most of the times I have it in Super Sport, because this is solely for AMG models. Not AMG line, but the real AMGs. So guys, thanks for watching MercBenzKing. I hope you liked the video with the S63 AMG long wheelbase. And I hope to see you guys next time. Bye bye.